been a long career for San Diego Police Deputy Chief Rudy Tai. He's the second highest person in the department behind the chief and the highest ranking Asian Pacific Islander in SDPD history. We talked about his career and how his culture has played a role in his policing.
It's about 35 years and eight months.
How do you feel that it's finally coming to an end here?
It's bittersweet. I mean, I love this department. I love this city. It's time for me to go too. I'm aware of that.
It's hard to sum up a career you were introduced to in elementary school.
I grew up in Hawaii, and in Hawaii, school safety patrol is called something different. It was called junior police officers, and I was involved with that program.
From a junior police officer to a real one, his role models helped keep him on the law enforcement path. Tai is Hawaiian Chinese. While he had mentors growing up, he admits early on the representation in the career just wasn't there.
We had a Korean sergeant that committed suicide, and us, when I say us, Asian Pacific Islander officers, we didn't have a lot of role models at the time, but we saw what was happening, and we created the Pan-Pacific Law Enforcement Association, a group of people that came together and wanted to make sure that people were supported.
The latest numbers from the Bureau of Labor Statistics show police officers of Asian descent make up a little more than 3% of all law enforcement, an underrepresentation when compared to the overall population.
Traditionally, you don't see a lot of Asian and Pacific Islander officers. It took some time, but when you look at it right now, it's grown significantly. We want kids to see us. You know, we want people to like, I want to be like that individual. I want to be like that woman. I want to be like that policeman.
And how do you feel that you are in that position now to be that role model, being the second highest in the department?
I always tell people you never know the positive impact or effect you have on people. And people are always looking for role models. They're looking for people that they want to look up to.
I asked, what are some of the calls that stick out in his mind over the years? Some are the hard ones, the ones that don't get any publicity.
I remember going to a number of domestic violence calls and having to deal with the family issues.
Some still talked about years later, like the 1995 tank pursuit through the streets of San Diego.
I heard a robbery detective come on the air and pretty much says, hey, we got a stolen tank.
He was in one of the first patrol cars trailing that tank.
The tank was destroying property, vehicles, residents. One thing that struck me is, even though we knew what was occurring, officers from every part of the city of San Diego was headed that way to help try to resolve the situation.
It ended when the man who stole it refused to surrender and was eventually shot and killed by police. Difficult calls, heartbreaking situations, and a career full of change. Not just the change in outfit from these old-school brown uniforms, but also the change in technology, like body cameras, which Tai says has helped policing.
It was a dream job for me.
He isn't calling it quits completely. He's moving back to his home state, recently offered a job as the police chief in Kauai. As he leaves America's finest city,
what do you want to say to San Diego and the community that you served?
I really appreciate San Diego. I appreciate this department. It's given me so much. I feel very blessed to be part of it. So thank you, San Diego.
When you talk about representation, I got to know the deputy chief through the various AAPI events all around San Diego throughout the years. He is officially retiring this week, so Chief, good luck in Hawaii. On top of AAPI communities, I also cover consumer education and utilities. If you have a story idea for me, you can scan that QR code there on your screen. You can also send me an email, melissa.masiha@10news.com.